Yes, way back in the back.
So, at Econ, Jason was referring to a car and one of the questions posed to him was, what were, if there were any pranks backstage in Power Rangers? He says, if he could remember what the other president has done Bosch, that he would know.
See, yeah, of course I would know. Well, see, he remembers them. Man. He just doesn't want to talk about them. See, the thing is Jason was the one that pulled most of the pranks. Luckily, I was good enough friends with him that I wasn't the end of it, you know? But he pulled a lot of pranks on people. And I guess there's a bunch of them that he had done. One of them that I remember just immediately is we were shooting the film in Australia, and we were shooting nights, and so we were all really tired, and they actually had these little cots for us that were our colors, so you can go lay down on your color. It's kind of cool and kind of weird at the same time. It was like, that's the one I'm gonna lay in, and so like we each had our colors or whatever, and but most of us were awake, and we were just kind of waiting for them to finish doing whatever they were lighting, I guess, and then we were going to shoot this command center stuff. And but Steve was asleep, and Steve, like, he partied all the time, and so he was always tired, and so he was just out cold on his red little cot, and we're just standing around, and Jason went off to the bathroom or whatever, and he came back, and he's like, hey, look, and underneath our suits or whatever, we had this like skin tight, whatever color our thing is, right? And so we would have to always unzip it from the back, and it was really kind of awkward. And so he cut a hole in his. So it's much easier for him to go to the bathroom. He's like, hey, look, when we had robes on, he's like, hey, look, we're like, ah! He's like, yeah, He sits down, and then we're just talking, we're having a good time, we're hanging out or whatever, we're all sitting in our chairs in a circle, and Steve was just sitting over there sleeping or whatever, and we're all like, man, is he gonna wake up? What's going on here? And then Jason gets up, and he goes over to Steve, he lifts up his robe, and he sits on his face. And then he goes, that too. So he wiggles his butt, and he gets up, and he walks away, and he's like, looking back, and we're like, dude, he's not waking up. Is he dead? But like, he didn't wake up, like, for like a long time until we actually went to shoot. And we were just like laughing the whole time, thinking, man, he's gonna like smell something and not be able to find it. What is that? Stepping something? It was very funny, but so mean. But Steve denies it. I would too. Steve denies it happened. He didn't even remember, he was out cold. But yeah, that was one prank. There were others, but we don't have time for all of them. Yes? Okay.
For Trigun or any other animes, did you have like any favorites? Any favorite scenes that you like?
In Trigun?
Or any other anime?
Or any anime? Oh, that I was in? Boy, that's a lot there. I mean, there's almost always something cool in one of the animes that I've done or whatever. In Trigun just had a lot of really cool stuff in it. I'm trying to remember something. I don't really remember anything. I just thought it was funny. It was kind of strange. I think maybe the things that stick out to me is because, or with Trigun at least, or any anime really, is because I was used to watching Popeye and Tom and Jerry as cartoons, and so when I started doing this, like, and it was like so different, and like Vash would walk up to this bar or whatever, like, and he was like listening to music, whatever, and I was like, that's kind of really strange, but it's kind of cool. But like little moments like that in Trigun, there's like a lot of little moments like that. I can't really think of anything. I could sit here all day and go through whatever anime I did and tell you what things I like, and that would get really boring. I'm bored just thinking about that last one I just talked about. You had a two-part though, you said.
I recently saw Jason in Trigun,
I talked to Jason occasionally, or I text him really. We were texting back and forth just the other day because they announced like on TMZ or whatever, Access Hollywood, that he's gonna be doing the Ultimate Fighting thing or whatever. But occasionally I talk to Steve, Jason Narvi I'm good friends with. I actually haven't talked to him in a while, but Narvi I'm a good, Skull, right? You guys know Skull. So him, Karen Ashley, those are really the only ones I actually keep in touch with. You know, some of the others, like, we just lost contact, really. It wasn't like I absolutely hate somebody or anything like that. Very good. Yeah. It's not safe to assume that, because I haven't heard anything about it. And I wouldn't be surprised if it went somewhere and I'm not doing it. So you shouldn't be surprised either. You could be bummed out. You can let them know. Don't let them know I told you. I'd love to do it, you know, I think it'd be cool. But, yeah, we'll see how that happens. Yes.
As far as doing voices, would it be safer to ask on Sunday? After
to do voices?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah, after I do, because seriously, like this morning I was like, or earlier today, I was writing a song, just kind of playing around, and I was trying to hum it, and I was like, dude, my voice is still messed up. So, I don't really want to screw it up for tomorrow yet, because if you guys show up, you don't want me going, yeah, we make pig noises in our band. Very cool. It's a new style. It's called pig. Yes.
Two questions. Like, I saw Broken Trail, and I was wondering, has there been a script that's come by that you just go, man, this is a little bit too cheesy even for me?
Have I ever said this script is too cheesy even for me? I said that a lot on Power Rangers. But half the time I would do it anyways. You know, I mean, there's been times where, you know, it just kind of depends. The scripts are a lot better now, at least in anime. They're getting better, or they have decent writers that are trying to make them better. And a lot of times, the director, if it's a show, like for instance, Bleach, the writers are pretty good. Sometimes the producers really want it read a certain way, and we can't. We have to do it whatever way they want. And then also working with Wendy Lee, they know I know the character, so a lot of times they give me some freedom to kind of adjust the line if I wanted to. But it just kind of depends, because sometimes like they would give me some freedom to adjust it, and then, you know, the next thing I know they want me to redo it, you know, the other way, which is kind of cheesy, but you know, or at least to me it's cheesy, but you know. So yeah, I run into that occasionally. You can see some of my ad-libbing in Ichigo, at least, if you check out, I think it says on YouTube, Yong Bosch says bite me, or whatever, for 30 seconds or something like that. And there's a clip where Ichigo is going up to the visors, right? And he's like going, wherever, they're in like some cave or rundown building or something, and what's his name is like, so you decided to finally join us, or whatever. And Ichigo's line in the script, which I'm assuming was translated that way, was like, no way! You know, and I thought, when I saw the line, I was like, serious? I was like, I wouldn't look at somebody who's saying something like that to me, so you decided to join us, I wouldn't say, no way! You know, and it was read that way because it's kind of big or whatever, you know, and so I was like, it's kind of weird, you know, and so I said, bite me. You know? And they're like, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, that works. So we kept it. And somebody took that clip and put it on YouTube for 30 seconds. It's just Ichigo, bite me, bite me, bite me. It's actually pretty funny, you should check it out.